see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sex.
From the start of the morning session, the hot, demanding conditions of the Sepang track provided the perfect setting for Toprak. The Pramac Yamaha rider seemed immediately comfortable with the constantly developed characteristics of Yamaha's V4 bike. It didn't take long for him to start posting competitive times. Even from the first run, Toprak demonstrated his trademark aggressive riding style, with the super deep braking that has been his trademark since his time in World SBK. Meanwhile, Francesco Bagnaia arrived at Sepang as a strong favorite. Ducati remains considered the most stable and consistent motorcycle package in recent seasons. Pecco himself seemed focused on the latest Ducati testing program, trying out various new electronic configurations and aerodynamic setups. Initially, Bagnaia led the timesheets with a seemingly solid performance, seemingly sending a message that Ducati remains the primary benchmark. However, the real drama unfolded in the afternoon session. Toprak returned to the track with a small setup change to his bike. The results were immediate. He accelerated at a very aggressive pace in the middle section of the Sepang track, an area known for demanding bike balance and rider confidence. Lap by lap, Toprak began to whittle down Bagnaia's time, finally setting a lap that completely silenced the entire paddock. His time not only pushed Bagnaia off the top spot, but also demonstrated impressive consistency for a rider just starting to fully adapt to MotoGP. Many analysts have cited Toprak's risk-taking riding style on the brakes as the key to his superiority today. Even more surprising, initial telemetry data showed Toprak was able to maintain the stability of the Yamaha V4 bike under slow corner exit acceleration. This has been a weakness for Yamaha in recent years. If this progress is consistent, Yamaha has the potential to become a serious contender again in the 2026 season. Here's the full news. The official 2026 MotoGP test at the Sepang circuit finally began, and the first day immediately delivered a high-octane drama that few had anticipated. The entire paddock, media, and MotoGP fans worldwide focused on one sensational performance: Toprak Razgatlioglu. The Turkish rider truly stole the show after beating Ducati's world champion, Francesco Bagnaia, in the intense opening session of the test. From the morning, the typically Malaysian heat greeted the riders. The track conditions, which boasted a high level of grip but also demanded physical endurance, presented a unique challenge. Many teams used the early session to gather data, test new aerodynamic packages, and evaluate their latest engine electronics. However, unlike most other riders, Toprak immediately appeared to be on the attack from the moment he took to the track. With the Pramac Yamaha team, Toprak underwent an adaptation phase that had previously been a major question mark. His transition from World SBK to MotoGP has always been a topic of debate. Many doubted whether his aggressive riding style would be compatible with the characteristics of MotoGP prototype bikes, especially Yamaha's latest V4 engine. However, all those doubts slowly began to be answered on the first day of the Sepang test. In the early runs, Toprak appeared focused on finding the bike's limits. He tried various racing lines and maximized the extreme braking technique that has become his trademark for years. Several onboard cameras even showed him daring to brake much deeper than other riders when entering Sepang's sharp corners. Meanwhile, on the Ducati side, Francesco Bagnaia underwent the test with a very systematic approach. As world champion, Pecco arrived with the primary goal of perfecting the latest Desmoceticai package. Ducati brought several new aerodynamic components, as well as updates to the traction control and engine braking systems. From the morning session, Bagnaia immediately set competitive times and briefly led the timesheet with a seemingly stable lap time. Bagnaia's temporary dominance had led many to believe that the Ducati was still the most complete bike on the grid. However, the situation began to change drastically during the afternoon session. Toprak returned from the pits with a bike setup adjusted by the Yamaha technical team. Small changes to the bike's weight distribution and suspension settings had a significant impact on its performance. In the first few laps, Toprak immediately showed a significant increase in speed. He began to gradually reduce Bagnaya's time gap. He mastered each sector with a highly aggressive yet precise riding style. The biggest highlight came in sectors 2 and 3, a technical section of Sepang that demands motorcycle stability during rapid changes of direction. The drama culminated when Toprak posted an extraordinary lap that immediately displaced Bagnaia from the top of the timesheet. This time was not only faster, but also demonstrated Yamaha's performance consistency, which had often been questioned. The paddock's reaction immediately changed. Many rival team crews began to monitor Toprak's sector data closely. Toprak's advantage today is believed to have stemmed from his ability to maximize the braking phase. Initial data shows he is able to achieve higher speed before corner entry, then maintain stability during the turning phase. This is a unique advantage rarely seen by other MotoGP riders. Furthermore, the latest Yamaha V4 appears to be showing great potential. The bike appears much more stable when accelerating out of slow corners, a classic weakness of Yamaha in recent seasons. If this positive development continues, Yamaha has a good chance of competing at the front again. Meanwhile, Bagnaia continued to display a winning mentality. In a brief interview after the session, he stated that Ducati's focus was still on long-term testing of the racing package. He emphasized that the test results did not yet reflect its true strength for the upcoming race. However, Pecco also acknowledged that Toprak's performance was quite surprising and signaled that the competition this season would be even tighter. It wasn't just the duel between Toprak and Bagnaia that attracted attention. Several other riders also showed positive progress, but the spotlight remained on the rivalry between the two very contrasting riding styles. Bagnaia is known for his smooth riding technique, minimal mistakes, and very precise rhythm control. Conversely, Toprak brings an aggressive approach, is willing to take risks, and relies on exceptional bike control under braking. Toprak's success on the first day also provided a significant boost of motivation for Yamaha. After several seasons of struggles, while struggling to compete with Ducati, the emergence of a rider with a different character like Toprak is considered to bring new energy to their motorcycle development. However, the journey is still long. The Sepang Test is still a few days away, and each team is certain to continue conducting technical experiments. Ducati is known for its rapid development capabilities, so they certainly won't be standing still in the face of this new threat.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh.